mother got up in the middle of the night, her dry mouth waking her in the midst of absolute silence. The house was dark. The warm blanket felt like a trap, but her thirst won out. She walked slowly out of the bedroom, careful not to wake her daughter, and headed down the narrow hallway toward the kitchen. The floor beneath her feet creaked too loudly for such a night, and suddenly, she froze. A barely audible whisper came from her daughter's room. It was subtle, almost caressing, as if someone was telling a fairy tale. The woman frowned. It sounded strange. Something in that whisper was not human. She slowly walked over to the ajar door and peered inside. The room was dark, lit only by a nightlight with a picture of a cloud. Her daughter was asleep, curled up, the blanket slipped to the floor. Not a single movement, not the slightest sign of an intruder. No toys, no dolls, just the room and the baby. The whispers were gone. The next morning at breakfast, still remembering that strange moment, the mother tried to make a joke. "Who were you talking to last night?" The girl looked up from her plate and, as if surprised by the question, calmly answered, "I was sleeping, Mom, but the girl in my room likes to play at night." The mother froze with a spoon at her lips. Inside, everything clenched, breathing became shallow. "A girl? What girl, honey?" Her daughter squirmed a little in her chair, glanced toward the dark corridor. Her shoulders lifted as if from the cold, and her voice grew quieter. "We're playing hide and seek." From then on, Mother could no longer sleep soundly. That same night, close to 3 o'clock, lying in the dark and going over her daughter's words in her head, she listened to the house. Everything was quiet, too quiet. Suddenly, a barely perceptible creak, as if someone was slowly pushing the door open. She pulled herself up in bed, her heart already pounding frantically. In the hallway, on the edge of light and darkness, a shadow flickered. Small, quick, and, like an electric shock, there was a child's laughter, merry but unnatural. It was not her daughter's laugh. The mother jumped up. Panicked, she rushed into her daughter's room. "You shouldn't be running around at this hour." It came out of her mouth on automatic, but at the same moment, she faltered. The girl was trembling in bed, covered with her head, her eyes glistening with tears. Her voice came off her lips in a thin, frightened whisper. "Mommy, it's in the closet.